This is the video review for Transformers Marvel crossovers Captain America. Just decided to go ahead and re-review one of my favorite Marvel crossovers, Captain America. Now, I think when Hasbro and Marvel designed this mold, they based it off of the Wolverine mold because the vehicle modes are quite similar, the transformation is quite similar. You know, they may, except for, you know, how the trucks look quite, you know, this is an off-road armored car, while it's just like an off-road truck. But I honestly think they had some design sharing of Wolverine and Captain America. I doubt, you know, I can see that if they wouldn't, but it's pretty similar. So Captain America's in his traditional red, white, and blue colors, but mostly red and blue, and the white's replaced by silver. So he does come with his shield. You can see it stores on the back here. The colors don't really blend on the top here, where it's all blue in the front. Then like it just stops blue, goes back to red, goes to red, stops red, goes to blue in the shield, and is red all the way down here, and then it's mostly blue and then red down here too. So it doesn't blend very well, but it's still, I believe, my favorite Marvel crossover. So to transform him, what you want to do is pop off the shield first, and when you want to, and this may be pretty cool shield now, but if you press this middle button, it folds out. Then you just want to kind of separate those panels there, fold those panels up, then take the door here, unpeg it, fold it around, and peg it in. Wait a second. There we go. Lift that up and then peg it in. Lift that up. Unpeg that. Turn it around. Peg it in. This one always has trouble pegging in. It just doesn't want to stay. Rotate the waist. Peg in the waist. And then actually rotate the waist. Fold the feet down. Fold out the legs down. Fold out the feet. Then you can peg the arms in. Where this arm always has trouble pegging in. It just never wants to stay. So you can see there's been many problems with Marvel crossovers. I'm gonna fold that back. Fold it. Take this piece here. Take that piece and fold it up. Then get in there and his head folds up. There. Go. Then you want to take the arms, use a lot of force, but they are originally over here, and they fold and they peg and they snap into place over here. See, they're over here. You just use a lot of force. Hold on, this arm likes to get. This arm does not like to work. It does not like to work with me here. There we go. And it pegs it right in. Fold that down. The pegs on the shield here is this one's bigger than this one, and the peg holes are different sizes on the arms, so you can only peg them in like one way. I normally have, you know, it just pegged in on that arm. Kind of looks like, you know, he's just him and his shield are waiting for combat or something. You know what I mean? So there you have Marvel crossovers Captain America in his robot mode. A decent figure, you know, not the best Transformers figure out there. It kind of seems like they, like some budget, like $10 per figure kind of went into making these just a teeny little bit of the budget goes into these figures, and every time you kind of think that the line's over, you see like 4 or 5 new figures at like the newest convention. You see, which the newest ones are just got released, which I've yet been able to find. The X-Force Wolverine, the race car version of Spider-Man, and a new Hulk, which turns into a tank, I believe. No, it turns into a bulldozer. I was thinking of the original Hulk. turns into a bulldozer. I will only be picking up the X-Force Wolverine and maybe the Spider-Man. I don't know. But I'm definitely not. I watched a review in the Hulk and it looks awful. So, but overall, Captain America, what I'd have to say would be tied for my favorite Marvel crossover with not Human Torch. Human Torch is in second. This one's tied for my favorite with the Wolverine mold, because even though honestly, that's where I think they came into sharing some ideas for the molds, because they're so alike and I like them just about the same. But Marvel crossovers are not, honestly, the best Transformers line out there. There's tons of better Transformers and Transformer lines out there. You know, like Universe. Okay, that's kind of over right now, but you know, Revenge of the Fallen, animated, you know, stuff like that. There's better lines out there than Marvel crossovers. I don't collect Star Wars crossovers, so I can't say anything about them. But Marvel crossovers, if you have some extra money and you just want to go ahead and look, try it out, you know, I honestly think you'll like them, but don't think they're going to be like Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Optimus Prime awesome. Because because Captain America and Wolverine are probably the closest to awesome as you're going to get. And, they're far from it, let's just put it that way. Articulation-wise, Captain America can rotate 360 at the arms, rotate 360 at the head, rotate 360 at the waist, legs can go forward and back, side to side, bend at the knee, and bend at the lower leg. The feet can go forward and back. So, he has decent articulation, not too bad, not too bad. Pretty cool figure overall, as I said. I normally don't do this, but out of my ranking for him, out of 5, I'd give him a 3.5 or a 4. Because all Marvel crossovers really have some problems, but some I can deal with, and some I really don't care. And Wolverine and the Captain America are the two that I can deal with and don't care. So, there you have him. Transformers, Marvel crossovers, Captain America.